Welcome back to another episode of It Probably Doesn't Work on Console. This one actually might work on console first try, but a while ago I made a level that included most of the levels in World 1, but it was really not amazing. And it didn't look as bad as this, so I had to make it look worse. No, but really, Mayro made a video on that, and suggested that I replace the course models with the collision models, which are basically the super low-res, low-poly versions of the course models that you see in-game. If they're never seen in-game, they're only used for collision. So I've done that. I've also done some destruction of the world map, just to keep it in line with the visual style. So this is World 164 because it looks like shitty N64 graphics, which I love it. I adore it. There was a version where the UV maps were totally screwed up and the textures weren't displaying right. I loved that version. I wish I could have kept it, but no, it looked too terrible. So we have everything you might have in World 1, or World 1-1 at least. For now. The music is right, it's no longer a shitty non-looping version of the Circus theme, sorry. I just thought it was really funny because that music is nightmarish. Oh, I missed a green star, hold on, I can show off something. You can die in this version now. It doesn't crash. It used to crash, but now it doesn't. See, it's fine, just takes a second to load. So every green star from World 1 is here. The only thing missing are a few objects because the game was literally overloading with the amount of objects in the level and it wouldn't open at all. So I've deleted a few things, mostly just things that don't really matter, like some boxes and a couple coins, I think. Most of the essentials are still here. Oh, another change. All of the timer clocks are 100 clocks now. Side note, yes, I know about the thing where you can remove the timer by placing a choice cube in the level, but that causes you to not actually get any of the green stars at the end of the level, and I'm planning on making an extension which requires you to have the 24 green stars at the end of the level, so I couldn't do that. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with a timer. So, as you can see, the course models look terrible. And this is a consequence of turning collision models into display models, which takes a lot more effort than you think because they don't have maps for textures. And some of them are unusable because they're just boxes. This one is just a cube, and you wouldn't even be able to see inside of it. So I used the original course model and used the decimate geometry option in Blender to just make it look just atrocious. That's also what I've done on the world map. And that's not just to keep in style. These low poly, low res versions of these stages are necessary for the level to run. If it has to load any more polygons, the game just gives up and like gets stuck on the loading screen. So, as you can see, I've removed a few boxes here, just, you know, more efficiency. We're saving every single bit of data we can. The layout is largely the same. There's a few changes. And some other things with the course models. There's a hole in the course model here. I'm not going to go through it because you just fall into the void and die. But you can go through that, and I'm leaving it because I find it really funny, and Mayro fell through it in her video.
Green star in here. Oh, wait, what the?
And it was hilarious. So, up here, first change. You can sort of see it there. There's Plessie's Plunging Falls. Yeah, and there's some textures that aren't working. There's a secret bonus area that I didn't show last time, but this time... Oh wait, I didn't make this low res! Oh! That might help. This place already looks, like, really terrible with the lighting, so I might just leave it. It's not even a big model, but this is where the stamp is. So yeah, there are 24 green stars. That's the total amount of green stars there is in all of World 1. Because I fit all of World 1 in here, minus the Bowser section. I couldn't fit the Bowser section in, the Bowser boss fight, because even with these low poly models, it wouldn't fit. Like, it just wouldn't work. Oh yeah, this camera is bad, and I don't know why. Putting courses right next to each other makes the game want to die. I had to do so many changes just because the courses were so unhappy playing with each other. The Plessie level is my favorite because the collision model clips through the model of the water. And I was actually confused about why there was a collision model for this level, and why there wasn't just collision for the water. It's because Plessie uses normal collision. So down there is collision you can walk on. I think Mayro showed it off in one of her out of bounds videos. I'm sure a lot of other people know about it, but you can walk on that collision beneath the water. The water has no collision, and that's the collision Plessie uses. Alright, so over here we've got an interesting little switch door, because this used to be where the level ended. It used to end after the Plessie section, but no! We've got a brand new extra part of the level! It's Switch Scramble Circus, finally low res, finally terrible, finally here, tormenting me. Clown music will be the death of me. So this is pretty unremarkable. It's just, you know, Switch Scramble Circus, except it has the right music this time, and I hope it loops. If it doesn't, whoops. Yeah, a lot of the individual levels are pretty unremarkable because, you know, they're just the same. I am planning on working on a harder version of this. I guess a Kaizo version. I don't want to call it Kaizo because it's not going to be Kaizo because I'm not amazing at this game and I'm not going to be able to make a super hard level. But it's going to be harder, and I'm definitely going to change the green star locations just to make it a little more interesting for people. And while I couldn't fit the Bowser section in, I can fit the level before the Bowser section in. So we've got 1-Castle here with some broken platforms. I should fix those. I probably won't, but I should. And with these Goombas, we have the final and 24th green star. So many green stars. Still not the max. The max, I believe, is 32. So I could fit bigger stages into a single level. And here we have the flagpole. Just a normal flagpole. I didn't bother putting in the castle goal section because it's just more stuff for the game to load. And the biggest improvement over the last level, the stage doesn't crash when you beat it anymore. So as I get all these green stars, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this stupid stage. I spent an extra day on this just to make it. Also, fun fact, don't enter this stage. You're gonna be here for a while.